Greetings, Cosmos, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Reshef of Destruction. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this last time, but you can use a link cable to link up to another Game Boy Advance and play this game with other players. So, for now, let's see. She wants me to hurry to Egypt to get exhibition. I won't accept my challenge. Already challenged these guys. A Duel Express tournament. Okay. I'm going to try and duel as wide a variety of players as I can in order to, like the first time you duel any character, you have, you get a bigger reward than any follow-ups. Cool. I remember making fun of Butu. Because unless you're playing in a setting where every card has a cost, you have an extremely limited capacity, Buku is never going to be useful. Alright, so... Oh, another change that was made to this game from the previous game. Almost every ritual card, or ritual spell, is gone, but ritual monsters... The ritual monsters largely still exist, and cost 999 now? But they're still divine, they just don't have that link to ritual to make them, to make the reason for that divinity obvious. Instead you just have monsters that cost a bizarrely high amount for their stats. Instead you just have monsters that cost a bizarrely high amount for their stats. And are for some reason divine. Oh. I keep referring to Reshef of Destruction and the Sacred Cards as if they're a duology that exists with no other context. In Japan, they're part of the Duel Monsters series, and they're like games 7 and 8. There's a lot of games with mechanics like this. Fusion was removed, I think, for... Oh no. Lots of characters using these direct attack monsters. Just to make sure your life points get worn away at. Oh, fun fact. You can raise your life points over 8,000 during a duel, but you don't keep anything over 8,000 between duels. So you can, if you go lower than 8,000, you keep what you're at. If you go above 8,000, you lose the excess. Jerk move. Maybe it's a good thing I'm not on the Duel Express. So, you step into my territory and have the gall to challenge me. You'll duel for a rare card. Yeah, sure. Shadow Spectre counts as a rare card, right? Okay, so 700. Okay. Hey, it's a dream monster. Hopefully that's not a fire monster I thought it has. I'm gonna have a bad time. Okay. White shoes. Oopsie. Alright. This card. It destroys all cards on the field and in the hands. Unless you have a card in play that is immune to that, you're giving your opponent the upper hand there. But when all else fails, you can use that to reset the board and the hands in order to try and turn around a losing situation. I remember the physical card game. My friends were talking about what a good card that was because it destroyed every card on the field. Never mind that to make it to activate, you had to discard 5 cards from your hand. You were allowed a maximum of 6 cards in your hand, and at the time there wasn't a lot of draw power, so you were very likely to drop down below that near the beginning and never get back up. Was that a piece of Tolwar? Dag, now you tricked me. I'm only here because I heard that all the tough duelists were somewhere else. You're supposed to be on the Duel Express, not dueling me. Yeah, but I'm not tough enough for the Duel Express. Also, you see here I can't access the graveyard anymore. Sad. You want to get with the times and have a street battle? You're on. My turn. Oh my, scary, scary. What's this? Oh, neat. Reveals my opponent's monsters. Sure, why not? Okay, so firepower is something defensive power, and that's wind, which is good against rock, but not thunder. This face down card are probably spells of some description. Oh, sad. I keep forgetting that I have dream cards. Okay, look at that. Let's see, this one's still water, so... Phantom Duel. Oh, hey, Gravedigger Duel. There's a couple of very good reasons that Gravedigger Duel is suddenly very common in this game. There's a couple of cards where if they're in your graveyard at the start of your turn, they come back on the field. Now obviously, this game works like the last game worked. You only have one card in the graveyard at a time. But the Gravedigger Duel will prevent that card from activating because it'll clear out the graveyard. And like I'm thinking one tribute monsters like a different dimension dragon, for example. And you can just discard them from your hand. You don't need to bother with Yeah, you gotta admit, street duels are pretty fly. You just discard from your hand. You don't need to actually get them into play. I'll do it in a way that would make Mr. Kaiba proud. Sure. Yeah, so sparks fly. Privacy is just another word for loneliness. If you know, you know. Yeah, so fever. Lion. Okay. That. Oh, hey. I'm glad that I don't have any effect monsters in my hand that would be affected by this. Oh, hey, Beast of Tolwar. Neat. So, I'll attribute the lowest attack monsters to play it. And there we go. Deck capacity increased by 3. Almost 100 Domino. Cavicorp won't hire me if I don't win. Oh crap. No. You're Seto Kaiba, aren't you? Who are you? You're not very polite. I'm Rebecca, and this is my friend Teddy. A stuffed animal is your friend? Be quiet, Teddy's not a stuffed animal. Teddy is the best bear in the galaxy. Growl! And we know a secret, don't we, Teddy? You're the ones who tore up Solomon Muto's card. You tore up his Blue Eyes White Dragon. How did you... My grandfather gave Mr. Muto that card. That Blue Eyes White Dragon was a symbol of their friendship, but you tore it up. You're not going to get away with that, right, Teddy? So what do you want me to do? Seto, just ignore her. I challenge you to a duel. I'll wipe that smirk off your face, because you're facing the United States champion. Right, Teddy? US champ, that's it. At your duelist level, I can defeat you blindfolded. At my level, are you making fun of me? No, I'm just telling the truth. Your skills are nothing but a joke, but if you still insist on challenging me... I have a better idea. Duel against Al. If you can beat him, I'll duel you. Rebecca, I know you're upset, but there's no point in attacking Kaiba. Yugi, I'm not challenging Kaiba because I'm angry. I want to duel him to test my skills. Right, Teddy? Rebecca. Are you really that strong of a duelist? You sure look it. Teddy doesn't think so either. I'm still dueling you. Even if you don't want to duel, I do. Come on, or are you chicken? So this is a side quest? A totally optional thing? I'm probably going to lose it at this point. Because I'm still using the starting deck, and... I haven't upgraded my deck at all. If you enter the duel, well, if you clear the duel train, this becomes unavailable. Whoa. Look, she's running monsters with 1100 attack right off the bat. Let's see. Dream... So, yeah. I did not intend to enter here. I walked slightly too far down, chasing another character. So yeah, this duel right here is kind of a jerk move because there's no backing out once you enter the screen. And I certainly don't want to lose the spellbinding circle. He's running spellbinding circle. Like seriously, how am I supposed to win against this at this point in the game? By getting very lucky with my opening hand. Like I did intend to challenge her at some point, right? Anyway, having lost, I lost my ante card. But also, I can re-challenge her. Oh, secret medicine. Details. Restores 1,000 life points. Goodness, what am I looking for? Well, whatever it is I'm looking for, it's not here. Not that I could afford anything. I've got barely over 1,000 monies. So, with my 1,000 monies, I'm going to activate this thing. The money is deducted as soon as you say yes here. So, I'm going to save my state in case I make a mistake inputting the number. Sorry, inputting the number, because if I put it in wrong, it takes my money and I get nothing. And the card that it shows up from this is added to the shop's inventory, so I still have to buy it. 509-39127. Okay, level 107. Probably because of his defense stat. Okay, so status, level 78. Yeah, I can't even run that yet. But now it's in the shop. I can buy it later. Really what I should have gone for was either a more Back into Darkness or an Infinite Dismissal. So yeah, that's it for today. I did a bit more grinding, and then I got my butt kicked by Rebecca. I'll see you next time.